Today I'd like to show you how to adjust the battery charging voltage on a classic 4100 Simplex fire alarm system. As you can see, I have the old book. When we were working on these, that's what we used. We didn't refer to an app or computers or find downloaded literature, although you can. But what we'll do here is we will kind of do things the old-fashioned way here. Okay. And we had the actual original service instructions. And I already know what page to go to here. And this is the actual diagram of the power supply for the classic 4100. Now the book also lists what all the jumpers are, tells you the fuses and the sizes, and the potentiometers, connectors, and pins. Today we'll be concerned with these three potentiometers: R15, R23, and R44. So you can see R44 right there. R23 is going to be right there. R44 is the brownout adjustment. Okay, we're not doing that today, but there is a procedure on adjusting the brownout adjustment. So if the incoming voltage drops below 102 volts, it would switch over to the batteries. Anyway, this says see pages 59 and 60, so we're going to move ahead to 59 and 60, but we're going to keep jumping back. As a matter of fact, let's pull this page out here, set it aside, and then let's try to get up to page 59 and 60. Let's see if we can find that. You can tell this is an old book. Even has notes in it for when I went to the training school. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's bring this page back over here so we can refer to it. Okay. Battery charger adjustment. Disconnect the battery leads from the battery terminals. The treble sounder will sound. Set your multimeter. That's funny. Set the multimeter on 60 volt scale. Back in the day, we used the triplet meter. We didn't have the Fluke digital, but anyway, we will turn, let's just say we'll turn our Fluke meter on. Connect the meter to the negative and positive of the black and red battery leads, respectively. Okay, turn potentiometer R23 fully clockwise. Okay, so now R23, we're going to turn that fully clockwise. Now I did this the other day, and it worked out really good on the customer's fire alarm system because he purchased a board from another source that still had one available. They said it was new, but it was out of adjustment. So we turned potentiometer 23 fully clockwise. Okay. Adjust potentiometer R15 to obtain 26 volts. This is R15 right here. Okay, so we're going to turn that until we get 26 volts. We're not in front of a panel today, so we really can't demonstrate that. We can just do this on paper only. Okay, so let's just say we have our 26 volts. Okay, slowly turn potentiometer R23 counterclockwise until you hear relay K2 changing status, clicking about once a second. So that's what I did. I went back over to R23. I went back over there and I started turning it, and it began clicking really fast. And then I turned it a little bit more and it slowed down, and I estimated about 1 second click. Okay, now after that we go back to R15. And we adjust R15 to obtain a reading of 27.5 volts, which we did. And then it says connect the battery to the battery. And we connected that, and within about a minute or so, the trouble on the panel cleared. And we monitored the voltage, and the batteries were a little low, and we could see the voltage. And about once every 90 seconds, we would watch the meter dip down, and then the voltage would start coming back up. Every time it was dipping down, it was checking the battery, comparing the battery voltage. It would take a reading of where the batteries were. It would put a short across the batteries for 1 second, and then it would read the batteries again and compare the two. If the difference was too big, it would deem the batteries as being bad. But after a few minutes of the batteries charging back up, the trouble eventually cleared on the panel. I hope this helps. If anybody needs to, or still has a 4100 Classic fire alarm and needs to verify that the adjustment is correct, because some of these boards are, obviously they're old, so some of the parameters, change over time with age on the board. So it's something you may want to check to verify that your batteries are being charged properly. Improperly charged batteries will lead to a shorter life on batteries, and we all don't want that. So for this episode today, we're going to conclude today's episode. And you all have a good day.